Money Mayweather announced that he'll fight YouTube personality Logan Paul in an exhibition boxing match in February. Logan's brother, Jake Paul, is coming off his big win over Nate Robinson just over a week ago, and the 43-year-old Mayweather looks to be cashing in on the buzz surrounding that fight by taking on the older Paul sibling. So, Shannon, do you have a problem with Mayweather doing this fight?
No, I pick up a little change. I mean, sometimes, guys do speaking engagements after you've done, you pick up this little speaking engagement for him. This is an appearance. This is a meet and greet. Yeah. Hey, so Logan Paul gonna meet and greet them CDs. CDs before I go lump him up. We've been looking to get our get back, Skip. Ever since Nate got knocked out by his brother, we've been looking to get our get back. And so we're going to get our get back.
Get back?
Yep.
Does this man have no shame?
Dude.
Is he not easy money Mayweather now?
Get that money.
Yeah, get that money.
Skip, he'll pick up either 15, 20 mil.
He was a highly respected champion.
Still
he
is.
Dominated the sport.
Yes.
Greatest defensive fighter ever. And you're going to stoop to this?
Yep.
It's not even the right Paul. It's not Jake Paul. It's the older brother.
We get the brother.
He's easier.
Look, I was like, I started with the moment Nate Robinson hit that canvas face first.
Yep.
I'm like, who can we nominate as an athlete to get our get back? I looked at James Johnson.
Okay, but it's not Jake. It's the older brother.
I want somebody.
Somebody?
Brandon Marshall. Our first things first, Brandon Marshall.
Yep.
But I'm going to tell you who good with their hands and you might not know. Curtis Martin.
So what?
And we want our get back. That's what.
So you want Curtis Martin to fight Jake Paul now?
I want him to fight something. We go get our get back. Y'all nothing to have bragging rights.
This isn't even a fight.
Nope.
This is an exhibition.
No, I know what happens.
How low can you go?
I know you over there. You're like, yeah, we got him. No. We go get our get back. This for the culture. We got to represent. Money, represent.
Represent?
Yep, lump him up.
You represented against Conor McGregor, and it was a worthy fight. It was actually a battle.
We gonna lump him up. Yeah, we gonna lump him up. Put a patch over his eye, say close for the weekend.
Really? And you're proud of your guy?
Proud of it. Really? Floyd, I want you to do damage. Treat him like you treated Pacquiao, like you did Rest Your Soul Gotti, Corrales, all of them. Ricky Hatton.
He's some YouTube creation.
But here's the question. Will both of you watch this?
Yeah, I watch it.
No, absolutely not. Because we're going to talk about it. That is for Undisputed. Good stuff. Enjoy the games tonight. The herd is on right now. See you guys tomorrow.
We going to get our get back.
The Chiefs played a closer game than many anticipated, beating the Broncos 22-16. Kansas City was only 3 for 10 on third down, and Patrick Mahomes' lone touchdown pass late in the third quarter ended up being the difference against his AFC West rival. Even though it wasn't pretty, the Chiefs did clinch a playoff berth with the win. So, Shannon, please give Mahomes a letter grade for his performance last night.
Skip, I came in here this morning with every expectation of giving him an A. But then I started looking at it, and I went down and I looked at it, and Jenny read the stat, and I saw that they were 3 for 10 on third down. So I bumped him down to a B. And a B for him, and most quarterbacks would love to have a B. But I think because Mahomes has set the bar so high, Skip, for the month, he had the highest passing month in NFL history. He passed for basically 400 yards a game in the month of November. And I think sometimes, Skip, when a guy doesn't put up those numbers every game, we think he's played bad. But it's not very many guys can throw for over 300 yards, 1 touchdown, not turn the football over, and we say, well, damn, he had a bad game. But, Skip, he was just 2 plays away. You think about it. Tyreek caught 2 touchdowns. I still don't know. Tyreek didn't even realize that he caught the ball. Because had he told Andy, I caught that ball, Andy's going to challenge it, and he's going to get a touchdown. And he caught another touchdown that got negated by a holding call.
Well, then that just doesn't count.
Which was, no, that's not what you're saying. You told me that when Tom Brady got those pass interferences, that could be an extra 30, 40 yards. Well, so, no, that's what you're saying.
That's pass interference.
Okay.
That's different. A hold, maybe he would have gotten sacked on that play.
Skip, that man wasn't going to get sacked.
Well, how do you know?
Because
I don't know.
Because the guy wasn't even close to sacking him. You saw it.
I don't know.
You saw the one they called on Shelby Harris.
Okay. Well, it was a hold.
Even though, okay, I'm going to take that holding one out. But Tyreek caught it. That's 40-plus yards. So now all of a sudden, he's 365, 370, at 365 with 2 touchdowns, and we're probably looking at his stat line a lot differently. But he the throws that he's able to make, Skip, the way he's able to get out of harm's way, and you know we got a few of those throws. There's not a whole lot of guys in the history of the game that's been able to contort his body, change his arm angles, moving left to right, and throw the ball as well as this kid can, Skip. You know that. You've covered the game. You've covered the game for 40 years. Look at this throw right here, Skip. You're not supposed to be able to do this. Why are you? How is he able to? Look at this one, Skip. Now, this is third down. We don't want to stop the clock. Hit Travis Kelce with the side, and look at this right here, Skip. Look at this. He's special. But I'm going to give him a B because, and also I'm giving him a B, Skip, because of the red zone. The Broncos are a very good red zone defensive team. I think they're top 5 in red zone defense. And Vic Fangio did a great job of calling scheming Patrick Mahomes. And what people don't understand, Skip, it's a lot harder when you're an explosive offense to score in the red zone because you run out of room. Tyreek, what are you going to do, catch a ball in the 14th row?
Yep.
So the field gets condensed, and so you have to be precise. The Broncos did a great job. Fangio and they do a great job of this. They lead the league in this, Skip, of batting down passes. They're like, we're not going to get there. Get your hands up. And they knocked down 3 passes that looked like were going to be completions and probably touchdowns. But I gave him a B. And for a guy that has 3,800 yards, 31 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and he only can get a B from me.
Interesting. So, because I'm in a good mood today, and I think Patrick Mahomes is really a good kid, I'm going to give him a C+
Man, you
today.
know what? I can't with you. I mean, you need to stop grading.
So I need somebody across the table for me to explain to me how the greatest thrower of the football ever, says you, about Patrick Mahomes, with the 2 best weapons, not one, but the 2 best weapons in all of pro football, says me, and obviously Kelce and Tyreek, against a defense coming into this game, Denver's defense, that ranked 24th in points allowed. How did you have to scratch and claw to get all the way up to 22 points?
Because, Skip, you look at the month. They like, okay, they had to go division opponent, and Las Vegas Raiders came down. Now you go on the road and you go to Tampa. Okay, you get Broncos sandwiched in there. You're like, oh, we got these guys. Even though it's a division opponent, we got these guys. And now they're back on the road again. Where, Skip? Miami and New Orleans. So clearly they were like, oh, man.
Looking ahead.
But they got it.
Over a division opponent, a team, a franchise for which you used to play.
I did.
And you used to hate Kansas City. Now you love Kansas City.
No. I don't love Kansas City, but my homeboy.
My homeboy last night gets a C+ because, to your point, he and his offense went 3 of 10 on 3rd down. At Denver, against this same defense, they went 0 for 8 on 3rd down. So this transcendent thrower of the football, greatest thrower of the football ever, this year went 3 for 18 on 3rd down against the Denver Broncos, ranked 24th in points allowed. Is that good?
No, it's not.
That's kind of scary bad to me, right?
But did you win the game?
Huh.
Now, hold on. Skip Bayless, this is why your teacher certification will get revoked by the end of the show. Because last week, you gave Tom Brady a B+ with a loss and 2 INTs. That's what you did. You gave him a B+. My homeboy won. He didn't turn the ball over, 300 and a touchdown, and you give him a C+. That's why your teacher certification will be.
Tom Brady had the ball for only 23 minutes to Patrick Mahomes' 37 minutes last week. And Brady, in just 23 minutes, threw for 369. It's outrageous. It's off the charts.
But he turned the ball over, and he lost. So a loss automatically bumps you down.
We're talking about your guy.
He's great.
Let's continue to look at your guy.
Okay.
Last night, I don't know how, but Patrick Mahomes, maybe thanks to Andy Reid, went 0 for 4 in the red zone. Couldn't score a single touchdown in the red zone.
No.
And the Tyreek pass was from 40 yards, so it wasn't even a red zone pass that he caught without knowing he caught it. I've never heard of that before. I've never heard a receiver didn't even know he caught the ball. That's a first. That's in all my years. I've never heard of it. They always, at least they think they caught it, or they know they caught it.
How many times, Skip, have we seen them lie to the coach challenge it, and come to find out you dropped the ball?
Okay. So at Tampa, Mahomes' offense was 0 for 3 in the red zone. So that means in the last 2 games in the red zone, the greatest thrower of the football ever is 0 for 7 scoring touchdowns in the red zone. Is that good?
No, that's not good. But Skip, you know what? Also, here's also a thing. Is that sometimes when you get these historically great quarterbacks, you forget that you can run the football. You know, they had 22 attempts for 134 yards, 6.1 a carry. The same thing that almost bit Green Bay in the butt. Skip, you remember Green Bay, they just cruise along and Aaron just throwing. Now, all of a sudden, they get a touchdown. Jalen Hurts throws the touchdown.
Yep.
Rodgers come back on the field, 3 passes, they go 3 and out. They get the punt return for a touchdown. Now we got a ball game. What they do? Hand it off to Aaron Jones, and he go hit his head on the goalpost.
So continuing on my point, would you believe that Patrick Mahomes' offense this year, for the whole year, in the red zone, is 57%? It's not very good, because that ranks 24th in the NFL.
Yes.
What am I supposed to do with that?
Well, Skip,
That's not very good.
Do you realize if they were a top